So Kev, we talked about the column still already. Let's talk a little bit about the old school pot still and how that works and the difference between the two.
For sure. So with most of our products, especially whiskey, we do a double distillation. So a double distillation involves 2 rounds of separate distillation. The first of which happens in our hybrid reflux still. So this is our workhorse. It takes mash and turns it into alcohol. So with this system, big thing is that it's larger. It's 500 gallon capacity, so it can take an entire mash and burn it off. It also has these levels of reflux, and we can adjust those. So we can do just 1 plate if we just want to offer a little bit of resistance and raise our proof just a little bit. We can just do 1. A lot of times we'll do that with a whiskey or a moonshine just to kind of clean up the flavor a bit. A lot like making Irish whiskey. So we run that as hot and fast as we can out of here, and then our smaller still is what takes that distillate. So we take the distillate, we strip off from this guy, and we put it into here. If you look at it, it's a lot more ornate. It's got this really long arm, one of the longest arms you'll ever see on a still, at least in America. And there's a lot of copper. So we talked about copper. Contact time with copper is very important. Let's pull those sulfides out, as well as this arm. So if you were to take a look at this arm from the horizon, it would have a slight pitch, just slightly tilted back towards the head. So what that does is it offers just a tiny bit of natural reflux. So we talked about reflux with the big guy and how when you force cold air, a little bit of that water is pulled back down. So that happens naturally with temperature change. If you were to shine an infrared thermometer on this side and this side would be a little hotter, this side a little bit cooler. If you were to be pitched the wrong way, all that water would fall into your distillate. By pitching it, exactly. So by pitching it slightly backwards, that helps clean up your whiskey a little bit in the final distillation. All these slight adjustments you see distillery to distillery, pitch of the arm, length of the arm, size of the dome, all these, you can't say it makes a better whiskey, but it makes our whiskey unique to our distillery, and that's what's important to us.
She's hot. She's running hot right now,
she's
too.
hot. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.